Check one. 4th General Assembly of the Digital Cooperation Organization comes to order. Mr. Chair, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, we are ready to start.
Thank you very much, Secretary General. I declare the resumption of the 4th General Assembly of the Digital Cooperation Organization. Your Excellencies, members of the DCO Council, distinguished guests and delegates, it is a great honor to welcome you all in Jordan for the 4th DCO General Assembly. We truly appreciate your presence and commitment to driving digital cooperation and innovation. Together, we are shaping a more inclusive and sustainable digital future. Today marks a significant moment for me as I preside over the Council for the last time in my capacity as a chair of the DCO. It has been an honor to serve in this role, and I remain committed to carrying out my duties with the same transparency, responsibility, and dedication that have guided me throughout my time in this position. Before we begin, I wish to extend my deepest gratitude to the 16 member states gathered here today. Your expertise, engagement, and contribution have been pivotal to the success of this organization. A special welcome as well to our guests' countries, including Austria, China, Iraq, Kazakhstan, Poland, Portugal, and Tunisia for honoring us with your presence. Your participation underscores the importance of fostering multilateral cooperation in the digital economy. I would like also to extend my sincere appreciation to the DCO observers, international organizations, and partners joining us today. Your presence here representing diverse sectors and regions shows the global reach and impact of our organization. The ongoing collaboration between governments and private sector and international organizations is the cornerstone of achieving digital prosperity for all. As we gather in Jordan, we are in a country that is a regional hub for digital innovation and investment, offering a thriving ICT sector. Jordan is a home to a dynamic, fast-growing ICT industry, contributing significantly to the national economy and fostering global partnerships. Jordan has a highly educated, tech-savvy population, with some of the region's best engineers, IT professionals, and entrepreneurs. According to the IMD World Talent Ranking 2024 report, 70% of our people are under the age of 34. 22% of our universities teach IT, tech, advanced IT-related curricula. 81% of our university students or 81% of our universities have IT-related curriculums. 57% of them are women, those who are sitting on the university seats. 27 out of the 100 best entrepreneurs in the Middle East are Jordanians. Number 10 in the executive talent ranking for senior manager. Number 11 in skilled labor ranking. We have introduced progressive policies to support startups, foreign direct investments, and digital transformation initiatives. Before I hand over the floor to Dr. Dima Al-Yahya, Secretary General of the DCO, I would like to go quickly outline today's agenda. Section D is the opening session. Section E, defining priorities and opportunities for 2025. Section F is the closing session. Once again, I thank you all for your participation. Your presence today reflects our shared vision for harnessing technology to drive sustainable development, economic empowerment, and digital inclusion. Now I am pleased to invite Secretary General Dr. Dima Al-Yahya to deliver her opening remarks and proceed with the agenda for this meeting. Thank you all. Dr. Dima.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, esteemed observers, and partners. It is an honor to welcome you to the open session of the 4th General Assembly of the Digital Cooperation Organization. This meeting is a demonstration of our global commitment to ensuring that digital economy serves all, not just privileged for few. We stand at a moment of unprecedented technological acceleration and advancement, where digital transformation is no longer an option, but a reality that is reshaping industries, economies, and societies at a scale never seen before. The digital economy already accounts for more than 15% of global GDP and is growing 2.5 times faster than the traditional economy. Technology has become the backbone of global growth, the driver for job creation, and the foundation of economic competitiveness. Nearly 70% of new value created in the global economy over the next decade will be driven by digital business modules. But without cooperation and collaboration, and also coordinated action, this value will remain concentrated in few economies, leaving others struggling to catch up. However, with all its promise, the digital economy remains unveiling disrupted. While some nations and industries leap forward with AI-driven innovations, advanced digital finance, and seamless connectivity, others struggle with gaps in infrastructure, outdated policies, and an urgent need for digital skills development. Small and medium businesses as well, and startups, especially those in emerging markets, find themselves at a disadvantage, unable to access capital, compete in global markets, or benefit from the opportunities in the digital economy has to offer. The world is moving forward at a rapid pace, but not everyone is moving forward together. This is why the DCO exists. Not as a spectator of these challenges, but as an architect of change. We're here to ensure that digital transformation is inclusive, that prosperity is shaped, and that no country or community is left behind. Over the past year, the DCO has expanded cross-border partnerships, bringing governments, businesses, and innovators together to drive economic growth through digital trade and investment. We have strengthened engagement with the private sector, encouraging the true innovation happens when policymakers and industry leaders work hand in hand. We have advanced policy harmonization efforts and championed skill development initiatives, creating an ecosystem where technology is not a barrier, but a bridge to opportunity. But today's session is not only about celebrating what has been accomplished, it is about defining what comes next. The digital economy does not wait, and neither should we. The future will not be built by those who hesitate, but by those who lead with boldness, resilience, and with vision. We must ensure that policies we put forward, the partnerships we establish, and the investments we mobilize are not just reactive to the changes around us, but proactive in shaping the future we want to see. The choices we make today will define the economic landscape of generations to come. Let us be the leaders who refuse to accept exclusion, who drive forward with conviction, and who ensure that digital progress is a force for empowerment, for equity, and for lasting prosperity. The world is watching. The decisions we make today will echo for generations. Let us rise to the occasion and let us make history. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ali Yahya, for your inspiring words. For the next item of this session, we will review the progress of the organization in 2024. During the 2024 administrative meeting, the Council approved the annual DCO progress report for the year 2024, presented by the Secretary General. A printed copy of the final version of this report has been provided, as well a video to showcase the key achievements and promotes the mission of the organization externally. Secretary General, I hand over back to you to present this 2024 highlights.
2024, the world paralyzed.
Airlines, hospitals, businesses around the world, banks as well, reeling from a massive tech outage.
The belief in fake news has become a global issue.
Misinformation, disinformation, and something known as confirmation bias.
An underwater telecommunications cable connecting Finland and Germany was cut in the early hours of Monday.
We don't have any internet, we don't have any kind of signals on our phones. We become totally isolated.
A moment of disconnection, economic momentum disrupted. For 29% of the globe, this is not just a moment, it is a daily reality. Over 2.6 billion people remain disconnected from the internet. This divide is more than a lack of access. It's a gap that separates entire communities from the leapfrogging advancements the rest of the world enjoys. Imagine a world where digital transformation leaves no one behind. At the DCO, we have not just envisioned this future, we are actively building it. As an observer of the UN General Assembly, the DCO participated at the 79th UNGA Summit of the Future, shaping the Global Digital Compact and celebrating its adoption, setting a transformative vision towards a safe, inclusive, and equitable digital future for every global citizen. Building on this momentum with initiatives across 16 member states touching nearly 800 million lives, we're transforming digital divides into digital bridges by driving cooperation, digital resilience, and prosperity. Our journey through 2024 has been marked by strategic partnerships and multilateral cooperation, demonstrating the power of unity in the digital age. With a strong presence in key international forums, we launched the Digital Economy Navigator, measuring the maturity of digital economy in 50 countries. Through We Elevate initiative, we enabled hundreds of women to not just participate, but succeed in the global digital marketplace, empowered over 100 startups who have raised more than $5 million in investments. We're committed to upskilling and reskilling, preparing our member states for the demands and opportunities of a digital future. 2024 was a year of action, where our initiatives and collaborations have set new benchmarks for what we can achieve together. We stand united against misinformation, catalyzing efforts through global roundtables to ensure the truth prevails, culminating in a joint statement on misinformation with our member states, expanding the Digital Foreign Direct Investment Initiative, and accelerating digital trade, ensuring our member states are competitive and well-informed. With the joining of 5 new observers, the DCO fosters multi-stakeholder engagement. Our 16 publications this year have not just spread knowledge, they've sparked action across continents. Through 14 Digital Space Accelerator roundtables, engaging 340 leaders and innovators. Behind the numbers, our lives transformed, and the journey continues. Together, let's shape the next chapter to enable digital prosperity for all.
Well, as the Secretary General of the DCO, I feel so proud of the achievement we have accomplished in such a short period of time, with such a young organization. The Secretariat could not realize this without the commitment, the support, the unwavering support of each of our member states, and the dedication of the talented, amazing, super team that I have the privilege of working with every day to deliver this mission, which is the Secretariat of the DCO. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary General. I now suggest we proceed with the presentation of the member states that have championed the main DCO initiatives in 2024. I am kindly asking each intervention to remain brief, not more than 3 minutes, to allow us to respect our schedule and to cover all the items on the approved agenda. So first, as per the last requested intervention, I now invite the representative of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia who championed the initiative to take over the floor. Your Excellency.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. Chair. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, I would like to begin by thanking our host, His Excellency Sami Smehat, for the great hospitality and warm welcoming. We gather today at the 4th General Assembly of the Digital Cooperation Organization, united by a shared vision of harnessing digital technology to foster prosperity and collaboration across our nations. As we transition from the digital age to the intelligent age, we stand at a pivotal moment in history. Artificial intelligence is projected to contribute over $15 trillion to the global economy in the next 5 years. However, with this great opportunity comes a great responsibility. Today, misinformation and disinformation are among the most significant threats we face and represent some of the most severe risks in the new era of AI. Cybercrime driven by misinformation is projected to cost nearly $10 trillion annually, equivalent to the combined economies of 10 G20 nations. Moreover, 45% of the children and teenagers worldwide suffer from the anxiety and stress due to the harmful online content, as reported by the UNICEF. We cannot afford a future shaped by digital distrust, division, and disinformation. In light of these challenges, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is committed to taking bold steps to ensure a safe, innovative, and inclusive digital ecosystem under the DCO's 2015 to 2028 agenda. We support initiatives that drive digital transformation while ensuring security and trust. Our focus includes empowering individuals with essential digital literacy skills, fostering collaborative research initiatives among member states. As we reflect on the significant journey we have undertaken together, we must prioritize inclusivity, particularly in the realm of AI. It is essential that all individuals, regardless of their background, have access to the digital technologies and AI tools. By supporting and equipping women, youth, and entrepreneurs with necessary skills and resources, and we empower them to thrive in today's economy. This commitment to empowerment will collective a culture of innovation that drives sustainable growth across our member states, advancing also all aspects of life for our citizens. Also, I must highlight the Progress and Impact Initiative, a pioneering initiative fostering collaboration and progress. More than a marketplace only, it drives a cross-border expansion and has already facilitated key agreements in advancing tech solutions for public services. Lastly, let us remember that our greatest strength lies in our unity. The decisions we make today will shape the digital landscape of tomorrow. Let us harness the power of technology to create meaningful, positive change, fostering innovating and empowering our citizens. Once again, I extend my gratitude to Jordan for your leadership, Your Excellency, and I wish our brothers in Kuwait a very successful journey in the next chapter. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency. And next in line, I now give the floor to the representative of the State of Kuwait, Your Excellency.
شكرا مستر شيرمان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Your Excellency, Minister of Digital Economy and Entrepreneurship of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, Engineer Sami Smirat, Your Excellency, Secretary General of the Digital Corporation Organization, Ms. Dima Al-Yahya, Honorable Ministers and Excellencies, distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a great honor to stand before you today as Kuwait takes on the presidency of the DCO for 2025. This is a special moment for us as it coincides with Kuwait presidency of the Gulf Cooperation Council, GCC, and our recognition as the capital of Arab culture and the capital of Arab media for this year. Referring to the decision issued by the General Secretariat of the Gulf Cooperation Council during Qatar presidency of the GCC in 2024 to enhance cooperation between GCC General Secretariat and the General Secretariat of the Digital Cooperation Organization, DCO, through joint activities that support Ministerial Committee for E-Government and the Ministerial Committee for Postal and Telecommunication that are relevant to the aspiration and initiatives of the member states and the DCO organization. Accordingly, the State of Kuwait intends to organize joint activities in the field of digitalization and on the sidelines of the next GCC General Secretary meeting and the next DCO General Assembly meeting. These discussions could include topics such as digital skills among youth, digital rights, intellectual properties, public and private sector partnership, also the role of women in the field of communication and information technology, and other issues of mutual interest to all of us as governments and member states. At the outset, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan for all those who contributed to the achievement of DCO under the leadership in 2024. Their dedication has set a strong foundation for us to build upon. I also extend my appreciation to the DCO leadership and team whose continuous effort are driving progress for all member states. Also, I would like to thank the Executive Committee for the 2024 under the leadership of His Excellency, the Chairman. We are lucky to have you as Chairman, and I wish you all the best for the year 2025 and the new members of the Executive Committee. As we take on the responsibility, we are excited to begin implementing 2025-2028 strategy, ensuring that digital transformation continues to flourish across all sectors, economic, social, and beyond. Kuwait's role in the DCO aligns with its broader vision 2035, Kuwait as a financial and economic hub. In Kuwait, we believe in leveraging technology to shape a better future. We have already begun major initiatives to support this vision, the like of developing world-class data centers for leading global tech companies, also expanding submarine and terrestrial cable network to enhance connectivity, as well as launching a new regional corridor linking Kuwait with Frankfurt, Germany. The DCO has been and always will be a vital platform for digital cooperation, and as we move forward, we must recognize the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, since the world is evolving rapidly and technology is reshaping every aspect of our lives. Now, more than ever, governments, but individuals and communities across all our nations. I am optimistic about what we can achieve together, and I look forward to working with each of you to drive meaningful progress during Kuwait presidency. Thank you, and let's build on a brighter digital future together. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, and we look forward for Kuwait's presidency for DCO for the year 2025. I now invite the representative of Rwanda. The floor is yours, Excellency.
Thank you, Chair. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to be celebrating the remarkable progress and impact by the DCO during this fourth General Assembly. Over the past year, Rwanda, in collaboration with the DCO, has made significant strides in advancing digital transformation through key initiatives. These programs are driving tangible progress in digital trade, digital investment, skills development, and cross-border collaboration. Particularly through the We Elevate initiative, Rwanda has supported the onboarding of 120 women-owned micro, small, and medium enterprises onto fully integrated e-commerce platforms, and it's training them with essential skills, both in digital tools, financial inclusion, but also enabling them to expand their market globally. In the coming years, we look forward to scaling this initiative further in partnership with other member states, ensuring more women-led businesses that are integrated into the digital economy and building out a pipeline for women-led MSMEs to export their products on international markets. We also work together on digital FDI, and which is championed by the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, and Rwanda continue to work together with DCO, World Economic Forum, to undertake a study that will increase investment into the ecosystem of member states. This study, which was published at this year's World Economic Forum annual meeting in Davos, provides a roadmap to harness the potential of digital FDI to accelerate Rwanda and member states' digital transformation. Moving forward, we will focus on implementing priority interventions to drive increased digital FDI And we will work closely with different stakeholders, with the coordination of DCO and with the World Economic Forum and the World Intellectual Property Organization to ensure that these initiatives are implemented seamlessly. Looking forward into 2025, where we continue to see rapid transformation in the global digital economy, driven by groundbreaking breakthroughs in emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, which is poised to add 15.7 trillion to the global economy. We will be looking forward to engaging in expanding opportunities for DCO and member states in this regard. Particularly, Rwanda will be hosting the Global AI Summit on Africa on the 3rd to 4th of April, which will seek to set a common agenda on AI that will maximize productivity, unlock new economic opportunities, and foster inclusive growth, particularly on the African continent. We welcome active participation from DCO member states and observers, and we look forward to your invaluable insights and leadership, which will enrich the declarations of the summit and contribute to successful outcome as we advance the AI agenda. Rwanda once again reaffirms our commitment to work closely with all counterparts to achieve sustainable impact and inclusive growth for DCO member countries. I thank you.
I thank you, Your Excellency, for your comments as well, and good luck to Rwanda with their initiatives as well, and their solid collaboration with the DCO as well. I now invite the representative of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan to take the floor. Your Excellency.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Pakistan is proud to champion the Digital FDI initiative that is scheduled for April this year. It is a key example of the role that DCO is playing and can play to foster investment in business development across DCO countries and also beyond. The Digital FDI initiative, which is being championed by Pakistan jointly with DCO and the World Economic Forum, is going to be an initiative which is going to be piloted in Pakistan and is seen to be a yearly event thereon. With the launch of Digital FDI, enabling projects in countries around the world, helping them identify and support implementation of policies and measures to increase investment in the digital economy, in addition to facilitating knowledge sharing of successful reforms amongst the countries. Today, Pakistan stands at a point where we're proud to say that we're growing annually in the tech sector by around 27%. We have recently laid, for the members who've just joined, Digital Nation Pakistan Act, a legislation which intends to digitize the country in 3 verticals: economy, governance, and society. The initiative is being led by the Honorable Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif himself, who will be heading the National Digital Commission. The idea is to create a Pakistan stack and to create digital identities within Pakistan. The vision of the government for the digital Pakistan is to bring social and economic prosperity and citizen empowerment through this digital transformation. Through this initiative, we have been able to identify priority areas after a multi-stakeholder consultative process. These include promoting private sector projects based on sectoral priorities and ticket size to connect local players with international investors and partners, increase the role of Prime Minister's office directly in supporting holistic agenda of implementation and digital economy digital economy priorities, in particular investor confidence through an improved enabling environment. Enhance human capital by bridging the industry-academia gap to improve digital skill set through advanced education and internationally accredited trainings. Become a digital-centric investment destination by offering a rationalized and stable tax policy and regulations for investors. These are just a few priority items that I wanted to highlight, which are going to be key in terms of the Digital Nation Pakistan legislation that has just been passed in Pakistan. And with this, I would like to say that we are hosting, since we're hosting the first edition of the event in Islamabad on 29th and 30th of April, I would like to use this occasion to invite all of you to Islamabad, Pakistan, to attend this event, for which we will share the formal invitations later on as well. I would also encourage you and request you to invite the private sector and development partners within your countries to come to Pakistan for this groundbreaking event that is jointly being conducted by Government of Pakistan, Digital Cooperation Organization, and World Economic Forum. In the end, I would like to say that in addition to a great event that you will be attending, I can promise you one of the most beautiful capitals that you would have seen, some of the most hospitable people that you would have met, and some incredible food that you would eat through your lives. So please join us on the 29th and 30th of April for an unforgettable, memorable event in Islamabad, Pakistan. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for this kind invitation and for all your words. I now invite the representative of Kingdom of Bahrain to take the floor. Ma'alik, Your Excellency, the floor is yours.
Mr. Chair, thank you very much for your leadership, and thanks to the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan for its dedication to fostering digital cooperation. Excellencies, Madam Secretary General, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, data is the center of today's digital economy. It drives innovation, economic growth, and international collaboration. And as we navigate an increasingly interconnected world, the need for trusted cross-border data governance has never been with greater importance. This is what motivated the Kingdom of Bahrain to champion the DCO Data Embassy Initiative since last year, believing that this step is essential towards ensuring data sovereignty, security, and seamless digital cooperation amongst all. During the third General Assembly held in the Kingdom of Bahrain last year, we were entrusted with the leadership of this initiative, reflecting our commitment to best practices in data governance, security, and data policies alignment. Since then, we have made progress working closely with the DCO's team together towards a successful implementation of the initiative. To ensure the initiative's success, Bahrain, in collaboration with the DCO and relevant stakeholders, will be focusing on 3 strategic actions. First, establish data governance working groups and collaborate closely with the DCO team to develop regulatory frameworks and guidelines. Second, promote knowledge sharing, best practices, and organization of workshops to equip member states with the expertise to adopt and benefit from the data embassy concept. And third, work with international organizations to ensure the data embassy initiative aligns with the objectives of the Global Digital Compact and other global digital governance frameworks. We look forward towards working together with all and to shaping a more secure, innovative, and data-driven future for our digital economies. And once again, I thank Jordan for the kind hospitality, and I wish the state of Kuwait all the very best and success in its upcoming leadership. Mr. Chair, thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Very quite thorough action plan that is clean and pristine. Thank you so much. And are there any questions among member states? Since there are no more interventions and questions, we can now proceed to Section E and its first item titled Digital Economy Landscape Assessment. Madam Secretary General.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Well, providing a clear and comprehensive overview of the digital economy landscape is key. And why? It's key for addressing all the 3 goals of the DCO strategic roadmap. That is why the Secretariat has been particularly active in 2024 to develop impact-driven initiatives in that domain specifically. We would like to present the outcomes of the Digital Economy Navigator, the Digital Economy Trends Report 2025, and the DCO Policy Watch, which were successfully implemented this year, 2024. And because of the large amount of data, more than 2,000 pages of data analysis, we have reached out to AI, to artificial intelligence, to help us and develop the following content to make it easier and comprehensive for everyone. So I hope you enjoy the outcomes of our AI anchors.
All right, so we've got a pretty hefty stack of reports here.
We do.
From the Digital Cooperation Organization, all about the digital economy.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to break it down and give you the key findings that you need to know as a minister making decisions about your nation's digital future.
Think of us as your briefing team.
Yeah.
Cutting through all that noise to give you just the stuff that matters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So to start off, what does the digital economy even look like right now?
The DCO's Digital Economy Navigator report paints a pretty interesting picture. You know, globally, we see digital infrastructure expanding rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
More people have internet access than ever before.
Right.
But the DCO is finding that there are some speed bumps along the way.
Speed bumps? Like what kind of speed bumps?
Like affordability and speed.
Oh, okay.
Many developing countries are lagging behind in these areas.
Yeah.
And that's really contributing to a widening digital divide.
Right.
It's not enough to just get everyone online. They need access that is both fast and affordable.
Right.
If they're going to fully participate and benefit from the digital economy.
And it looks like the report is also saying we need to have stronger digital skills, things like, advanced ICT cybersecurity.
Yeah, the DCO found that while most people have basic computer skills, there's a real lack of advanced training.
Oh.
Only about 1/3 of the people they surveyed are using digital devices for things like programming. So if we want inclusive and sustainable growth, we really need to focus on closing that skills gap.
Okay, so we've got the infrastructure, we've got the people, but how about the businesses?
Yeah.
What's the DCO saying about digital innovation across the globe?
So the report shows that innovation is very concentrated in specific regions, particularly North America and Europe.
Okay.
And you'll really want to pay close attention to what's happening in those regions because that's where a lot of the trends are being driven.
So are other parts of the world just being left behind then?
Not necessarily. There's a huge opportunity for growth in other regions, especially when it comes to things like building up their startup ecosystems, attracting venture capital. The DCO is also emphasizing the importance of having strong national AI strategies, which could be a game changer for many countries.
But what's coming down the pipeline? What are the trends that ministers should be ready for?
Well, the DCO's Digital Economy Trends Report outlines some really fascinating and potentially challenging developments.
Okay.
One of the most impactful trends is this idea of hyper-personalization.
Hyper-personalization. That sounds intense.
It is.
It's essentially using AI to tailor online experiences to each individual's preferences. So imagine everything from shopping recommendations to healthcare plans being customized just for you.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
But it also makes me think about privacy.
Right.
How much data is being collected and how is it being used?
That is a valid concern, and that's something that policymakers are going to have to think about.
Yeah.
How to balance those benefits of this technology with the need to protect individual rights.
For sure. The report also mentions quantum computing, and I'll be honest with you, that's a little over my head.
Yeah, it's a complicated topic.
It's potentially revolutionary. Quantum computing could fundamentally change fields like medicine materials, science, even AI itself. quantum computing could potentially break our current encryption methods.
Oh, wow.
So cybersecurity is going to be a key area.
So we need to be thinking about how to safeguard our digital systems in this quantum world.
Absolutely.
Okay, what else is on the horizon?
Well, AI is also set to play a bigger role in scientific discovery, leading to potential breakthroughs in everything from healthcare to climate change.
Wow. And what about sustainability? What's the DCO saying about the environmental impact of all this digital growth?
It's a growing concern. As AI becomes more powerful, its energy consumption is skyrocketing.
Wow.
The report is really highlighting the need for policies that promote energy efficiency and sustainable practices in the digital sector.
Oh, okay.
Data centers, for example, are projected to consume a staggering 160% more power.
Oh my goodness.
By 2030.
That's a lot.
It's a huge increase.
Mm-hmm.
So we really have to start thinking about green policies for the digital age if we want a truly sustainable future.
Absolutely. You've covered a lot of ground here. From the current digital landscape to the trends shaping the future.
A lot of information.
What does this all mean for our listeners?
Right. It means that they have a really critical role to play in creating a digital economy that benefits everyone. These trends have real-world implications for their nation's competitiveness, social well-being, and environmental future.
Yeah.
They need to be thinking about how to leverage these insights to craft effective policies.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
important to think beyond those immediate benefits and consider the potential second-order effects of these technologies.
All right.
One that's particularly relevant for ministers is the impact of AI on the labor market.
Yeah, people are worried about robots taking their jobs.
It's a legitimate concern.
Yeah.
As AI becomes more sophisticated,
Yeah.
it has the potential to automate many jobs that are currently done by humans.
So what can governments do about that? Are we all just destined to be replaced by robots?
Not necessarily, but
Yeah.
we do need to be proactive.
Okay.
Investing in reskilling and upskilling programs is crucial.
Mm-hmm.
We need to help people adapt to this changing landscape and equip them with the skills they need to thrive in a future where AI is more prevalent.
Okay. So we're training our workforce for the AI revolution. What other long-term consequences should we be thinking about?
The report also raises some really critical questions about the future of trust and security in a digital world. As we rely more and more on technology, ensuring these systems are trustworthy and resilient becomes even more important.
Yeah, I can see where that's going. Cyber attacks, data breaches,
Right.
the stakes seem higher than ever.
Exactly. It's also about combating disinformation and building resilience against new threats. And it underscores the need for robust fact-checking mechanisms and media literacy initiatives.
Anyway.
We need to equip people with the tools to critically evaluate information and discern truth from falsehood.
So it's not just about technology. It's about building a more informed and discerning society.
Exactly.
Is there anything else in the report that stands out as a potential game changer in the long run?
One more thing that's worth highlighting is the growing role of social media platforms in shaping public discourse.
Yeah.
They have enormous power to influence opinions and shape narratives.
We've seen how that power can be used for good and for bad.
Exactly. And that's why the DCO is pushing for more transparency and accountability from these platforms.
Right. It's about responsible stewardship of these incredibly influential platforms.
Got it. It's a complex issue, but the DCO is urging stakeholders from all sectors to work together to find solutions.
Gotcha.
It's about recognizing that we're all in this together.
That's a good reminder.
It's been a great conversation.
We hope you found this exploration informative and insightful. And remember, the future is digital, and it's up to all of us to shape it in a way that benefits everyone.
Well, thank you to our AI anchors. Now, that shows you the future where using a tool the right way, just dumping data, getting in a comprehensive vision of the outcomes or a summary of the data, what could it accomplish if we use the tools the right way. However, it all depends on the quality and the reliability of the data also that we provide the algorithms with and the non-bias development of algorithms. Well, now under your leadership, Mr. Chair, we would like to move to the next agenda item, which will give the space for multilateral dialogue to open the conversation with guest countries and partner organizations in order to enrich the discussion of our General Assembly.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Let me proceed with the next agenda item dedicated to the multilateral dialogue, which is at the heart of our organization mission. As you all know, 2024 was a pivotal year for the DCO, marked by our efforts to foster multi-stakeholders dialogue and strengthen cooperation among member states, observers, and partners. Our active engagement in the development of adoption of the Global Digital Compact was essential in advancing this mission, reinforcing a networked multilateralism approach to digital cooperation. As I mentioned in my welcoming remarks, we are pleased to host partners and guest countries. This assembly serves as a valuable platform for them to share their insights on the current state and the future of digital cooperation. I then invite the guest countries and partners to address the assembly. So I shall invite the representative of Poland to take the floor. Your Excellency, the floor is yours.
Thank you, dear Excellencies, distinguished guests. It is a great honor to speak today at this special moment. Thank you to the Kingdom of Jordan for your hospitality. For the first time, the Polish delegation is taking part in the DCO General Assembly. This is a recognition of the key role that DCO plays on the international stage, building bridges between countries and shaping to the future of the global digital economy. I would also like to express my highest respect for the work that the DCO doing under the leadership of the Secretary General. Thanks to her vision and dedication of the organization is growing dynamically, setting new standards in international digital cooperation. DCO has become one of the most important players in international digital cooperation, bringing together the efforts of countries. It supports innovation, reduces technological barriers, and creates an ecosystem where digitalization benefits people. For years, Poland has been actively involved in shaping international standards for new technology. Our goal is digitalization that serves people, accessible, secure, and innovation. We know that achieving this goal is only possible through cooperation, which is why we look to the future with great optimism and ready to the action. During yesterday's meeting, Poland expressed willingness to join DCO and contribute to its mission. The same letter of intent, which I had the honor of the pressing of the Secretary General, is a confirmed intention of Poland. Let this beginning of the new chapter in a cooperation, one that connects not only countries but above all people. I believe that together we can build a world where digital progress means development for everyone, and technology becomes a bridge, not barrier. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now invite the representative of Portugal. Please take the floor.
Mr. President, Mr. Chair of this session, Your Excellency, Secretary General of DCO, Your Excellencies, esteemed representative of DCO member state, dear delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor to address this distinguished assembly on behalf of Portugal. Let me begin by expressing my appreciation of DCO for fostering global collaboration in this digital economy. Events like this are essential to shaping an inclusive, innovative, and sustainable digital society. Portugal strongly believes that the future of the digital economy shall be built on partnerships and cooperations. This is why the work of DCO is so important. By fostering collaboration between nations, sharing best practice, and unlocking new opportunities, DCO plays a key role in ensuring that digital transformation benefits all. We believe in a time of great global transformation where the digital economy has become one of the main drivers of growth and opportunities. For instance, according to the Digital Economy Trends 2025 report, recently published by DCO, and that we have the discussion in the previous point, the digital economy is expected to grow by 8.5% in 2025, a rate 3 times faster than the general global economic growth. Thus, countries that invest in digitalization, technological capacities, and innovation will be better prepared to face the challenge of this new economy. Portugal is fully committed to this vision. Our national digital strategy sets ambitious goals to be achieved by 2013. We want to ensure that digital empowers both our people and our business while being supported by an efficient digital government ecosystem. A core pillar of our strategy is the growth of Portugal's digital economy. Position Portugal as a hub for digital innovation and entrepreneurship. Today, Portugal has a mature startup ecosystem supported by a strong innovation culture, public and private investment, and public policies that foster digital entrepreneurship. Our goal is to reach 5,000 startups by 2030, reinforcing Portugal as an international reference for tech-driven business. Today, we already have 7 unicorns with Portuguese DNA, and we want to see that number grow, providing that Portugal is a place where innovation thrives and global success stories are built. But we want to go further. To develop a thriving digital economy, we must first build strong foundations for it to prosper. That is why we are investing heavily in digital skills, connectivity, and cybersecurity, ensuring that our digital transformation leaves no one behind throughout this process. As mentioned before, we have a clear purpose in mind, that digital transformation must serve our people and our business. Technology is not an end by itself, it is a means to make life easier, more efficient, and more inclusive. Our vision is simple: to build a seamless nation where digital simplifies life for everyone. Let us continue working together to build a more interconnected, inclusive, and peaceful future. Thank Jordan for the warm welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now invite the representative of China. The floor is yours, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Chair. Your Excellency, Minister Sami Smearat, Your Excellency, Secretary General Dima Yahya, Your Excellency, dear ministers, ambassadors, and friends, a very good afternoon. Salam alaikum. It is my great pleasure to attend the 4th General Assembly of the Digital Cooperation Organization. First, I would like to express our thanks to all member states and DCO for your strong support. Our sincere appreciation to our host, Jordan, and to Bahrain for inviting China to join the DCO during her presidency. Dear friends, in a world that is undergoing tremendous transformation and also upheavals, China firmly believes that only by embracing openness and inclusiveness can we grow and thrive together. President Xi Jinping has affirmed that China is ready to make joint efforts with the international community to build an open, inclusive, and interconnected future for all. Last year marked the 30th anniversary of China's full access to the internet. From the initial 64K dedicated international line to today's digital era with universal and meaningful connectivity. The key to China's rapid growth is our commitment to openness and inclusiveness. We will continue to contribute to building an open world economy through our high-level opening up. And we look forward to cooperation with all countries, including DCO member states, to foster a more inclusive and sustainable digital future for all. We also believe that only through solidarity and collaboration can we effectively tackle risks and challenges. Today, a new round of technological revolution and industrial transformation is unfolding rapidly. With emerging technologies such as AI coming to the forefront. By the way, I hope you already had a test drive of DeepSeek. At the same time, these technologies are giving rise to a series of unforeseen challenges, which urgently require countries worldwide to embrace the spirit of solidarity and collaboration in order to find solutions to the diverse issues of our digital age. To that very end, and in firm support of true multilateralism, China proposes to build a global community with a shared future, underpinned by our three initiatives: the Global Development Initiative, Global Security Initiative, and Global Civilization Initiative, as to fulfill our development commitments with concrete actions, while promoting a more just and equitable global governance structure. The DCO is a development-oriented and highly promising international organization, and we look forward to deepening cooperation with the DCO and its member states, adhering to the spirit of openness, mutual learning, and win-win cooperation. We believe that in such a way, we can collectively address risks and challenges and advance the organization's vision of social prosperity and digital economic growth for shared benefits. We wish the meeting a great success. Thank you. Shukran jazilan.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now invite the representative of Iraq. The floor is yours.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أصحاب المعالي والسعادة، السيدات والسادة، الحضور الكريم، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. في البدء يطيب لي في أن أنقل تحايا حكومة العراق وشعب العراق إلى دولة الأردن الشقيقة الهاشمية المتوجة بالجلال والإكبار، وكذلك العرفان الكبير للقيادة الرائعة للأستاذة ديما اليحيى لقيادتها لهذه المنظمة التي انطلقت نعم في باكورة أعمالها صغيرة، ولكن كانت بهموم كبيرة وعمل نوعي استطاعت في ظرف سنين وفترة موجزة أن تحقق لنا ريادة عالمية وسط عالم يموج بكثير من التحديات. وكذلك أحيي في هذه الاحتفالية أو الحفل الكريم والتظاهرة الكبيرة التقنية الرقمية الفريق الرائع الذي يشاطر الأستاذة ديما اليحيى في هذه المهمة. أحيي كل الوفود المشاركة من الدول الشقيقة والصديقة والحلفاء والشركاء والأحبة من كل العالم. أعتقد اليوم نواجه اليوم تحديا كبيرا يحتاج إلى مثل هذه العقول النوعية الريادية ذات الثقل النوعي التي تريد أن تترجم عنوان التحدي والتهديد الذي قد يودي ليس البشرية فقط، بل هو تحدي كوكبي أرضي يحتاج إلى وقفة حقيقية من لدن هذه القامات الكبيرة، وهي تلج غمار المخاطر الجديدة التي يواجهها الإنسان، يواجهها الكوكب، تواجهها الطبيعة، تواجهها البيئة، وقد يواجهها المستقبل. يقال أنه من لا يرتمي بنفسه إلى المستقبل لن يكون له حاضر يستطيع أن يتميز به. لذلك عندما ننظر لهذا الحدث الكبير وهو يلاحق التحديات الحالية والمستقبلية، نعرف بالضرورة أن هناك علامة صحة ومعافاة للعقلية الريادية التي تقود هذه المنظمة لتضع نصب أعينها ونصب العالم التحديات في المجال الحقوقي والأخلاقي وفي مجال حماية البيانات وأمن البيانات الشخصية. نحن في العراق أنتم تعرفون واجهنا تحديات كبيرة، ولكن لكي نترجم ما تحدثنا به قلنا من أن التحديات سوف لن تنتهي، حروبنا مع الإرهاب سوف لن تنتهي، ما زال هناك عقل يفكر ومن يمد كثير من المعارف. نستطيع أن نقول تبقى عملية النزال الفكري والنزال الميداني هي قائمة، ولكن هل نكون أسرى لهذه التحديات أم نلتحق بهذا الركب المتقدم؟ نحن نريد للعراق أن يتموضع في المستوى الإقليمي والدولي في مكانة تليق بإرثه الحضاري وبعمقه الجغرافي، وعلى الأقل العراق اليوم يمثل واحدة من نقاط الممرات الجيوستراتيجية العالمية المهمة. يكفي بالدلالة على ذلك من أننا استطعنا أن نعطي جزء من الدعم والإسناد لنقل تصفيات كأس العالم عبر الترانزيت والكيبل الرقمي الضوئي اللي عبر العراق، ولكن وجدنا أن هناك بنى تحتية من ناحية القوانين، من ناحية البنى التحتية الفنية التي يحتاجها العراق، خصصت الحكومة العراقية، وهو ما يدل بدلالة واضحة أننا ننتمي لهذا العصر. 500 مليون دولار لتهيئة الأطر التشريعية والفنية. تأسست منصة أور، أطلقت الخدمات وفق الامتثال الرقمي الدولي العالمي. تحسنت جاهزية العراق في مؤشرات الجاهزية الشبكية بحسب تقرير المنتدى الاقتصادي العالمي 5 مراتب، وهو تقدم الحمد لله يليق بهذا الجهد الحثيث. كذلك استطعنا خلال سنة وشهرين أن نبسط إجراءات وخدمات لأكثر من 723 خدمة، ولكن هذا لا يعتبر بصراحة إنجازا نوعيا في فترة نشهد فيها قفزات في التحول الرقمي والذكاء الاصطناعي. لذلك بدأنا عملية التحرك ضمن الفضاء الإقليمي والدولي. لدينا الآن تفاهمات مع المملكة العربية السعودية ضمن اللجنة المشتركة العراقية السعودية في التكامل ليس الاقتصادي والأمني، ولكن انتقلنا للتفاهم على المستوى الرقمي. كذلك مع الدول الجارة والإقليمية المهمة ومع الاتحاد الدولي للاتصالات، فضلا مثلا عن مبادرات مع كوريا الجنوبية وغيرها. لن نقف عند هذه الحدود، ولكن اسمحوا لي أن أقول بضرس قاطع أن حضورنا اليوم هو دلالة على أننا نؤمن بالتشبيك في عالم العلاقات لتحسين جودة الحياة والرفاه لكل البشر. الدعوة الكريمة التي تقدمت لنا من المنظمة هي كانت موطن ترحيب من الحكومة العراقية ومن كل الجهات المختصة الراعية. حضورنا اليوم يمثل الرغبة الكبيرة للعراق في الانضمام لهذه المنظمة العريقة في طموحاتها وتطلعاتها، ولكن بنفس الوقت أريد أن أختم بالتذكير لقضية جدا مهمة. يقول إينشتاين أن سلاح التقدم التقني هو مثل فأس وضعناه في يد مريض نفسي. لذلك مع التقدم التقني والتكنولوجي تسمى هذه اليوم بمصطلح المعرفة القاتلة. فرانسيس بيكون كان يقول المعرفة قوة، ولكنها اليوم قد تكون قاتلة إذا لم تتحدد في الأطر والقيم الجوهرية التي وضعها المؤتمر نصب عينيه. الآن المؤتمر يضع مسألة العدالة، أمن البيانات، الحقوق الشخصية، ضد التحيز، ضد التمييز، وهذه المعاني السامية التي يجب أن تحضر مع كل تقدم تقني. يقول أيضا إدغار موران: البشرية تنثر بذور الفناء مع كل تقدم تكنولوجي تقدمه. لذلك هناك خطورة فعلا. أحيي المنظمين لهذا المؤتمر الرائع بعناوينه التأسيسية المهمة التي تأخذ المجال الحقوقي والأخلاقي والإنساني. أدعو المؤتمرين الأكارم في تبني مصطلح جديد أنا نحته، اللي هي Human Centered Tech Diplomacy، الدبلوماسية المرتكزة والمتمحورة حول الإنسان، حتى لا نغادر أن التقنية يجب أن تكون في خدمة الإنسانية ورفاهها. وشكرا جزيلا.
كل الشكر والتقدير معاليك على هذه الخطبة. May I remind everybody to, معلش, gentle reminder to stick to the time, 2 to 3 minutes max, because we have a long list of speakers. I now invite the representative of Tunisia. The floor is yours, Your Excellency.
معالي الوزير سامي سميرات، وزير الاقتصاد الرقمي والريادة، أصحاب المعالي، معالي السيدة الأمينة العامة لهذه المنظمة الهامة ديما اليحيى، الحضور الكريم. يسعدني اليوم أن أحظى بتمثيل الجمهورية التونسية في اجتماع الجمعية العامة لمنظمة التعاون الرقمي، مشيدة بالترحيب الذي حظينا به السيد الرئيس وخصصتمونا به كضيف لهذا الجمع الكريم. أعلن في هذه الجلسة رغبتنا وإرادتنا الانضمام إلى هذه المنظمة التي نعتقد في أنها ستساهم في فتح آفاق جديدة لتونس في مجال تكنولوجيا المعلومات والاتصالات وتطوير السياسات الرقمية، بما سيعزز قدرة البلاد على الابتكار والتكيف مع التطورات السريعة وسريعة جدا في المجال الرقمي، مع توسيع نطاق التعاملات التجارية أيضا مع الدول الأعضاء، بما يعزز من فرص السوق الرقمي التونسي ويتيح له التفاعل مع الشبكات الدولية المتقدمة. إننا نعتقد أن تونس تستطيع أن تستفيد من البرامج التدريبية والتنموية المتخصصة في مجالات حيوية مثل الذكاء الاصطناعي والأمن السيبراني، في إطار ما توفره هذه المنظمة من برامج تدريبية متخصصة لفائدة الدول الأعضاء، وذلك ما يتماشى مع سياسات الجمهورية التونسية التي تعتبر الرقمنة أداة لتحقيق الإقلاع الاقتصادي في إطار مقاربة عادلة وشاملة، وذلك من خلال الأولويات التي وضعتها في تونس. من ضمن هذه الأولويات، حتى لا أطيل الحديث، الرقمنة خاصة في الخدمات الإدارية والعمومية وتيسير النفاذ للمواطنين إلى هذه الخدمات، تطوير الاقتصاد الرقمي، وخاصة نهتم كثيرا بالابتكار في الاقتصاد الرقمي من أجل خلق بيئة رقمية تحفز على هذا الابتكار كالتجارة الإلكترونية مثلا. كذلك دعم التجديد والابتكار وريادة الأعمال في المجالات الرقمية، ونحن بصدد بلورة الخطة الاستراتيجية لتطوير مجال الذكاء الاصطناعي واستعمالاته. أيضا تطوير البنية التحتية الاتصالية، وهذا مهم جدا والكل تناوله في هذه الجلسة. دعم أيضا الثقة الرقمية وسلامة الفضاء السيبرني، وهو ما تحدثنا أيضا عنه أمس واليوم أيضا، خاصة وضع سياسات لضمان حماية المعلومات الشخصية من المخاطر الرقمية، وذلك من خلال التشريعات المتطورة والتقنيات الحديثة مثل التشفير والحماية من الهجمات الإلكترونية. من ضمن السياسات أيضا وأختم بها هي تطوير الكفاءات والقدرات الرقمية. في خاتمة كلمتي لا أستطيع أن أغفل أهمية الشراكات التي تقوم بها هذه المنظمة الفتية وبرامج التعاون التي ترسيها مع منظمات أخرى إقليمية عربية خاصة عاملة في المجال. وفي هذا الإطار أشدد على أهمية الشراكات والتعاون بين منظمتكم الموقرة ومنظمة أخرى هي منظمة العربية لتكنولوجيات الاتصال التي تتخذ مقرها في تونس، وأمينها العام أيضا تونسي، وليس لأنه تونسي أذكر هذا، ولكن للخدمات المهمة والبرامج التي قامت بها هذه المنظمة، وتستطيع أن تضع خبرتها وتجربتها كما أيضا تأخذ من هذه المنظمة قدراتها وإمكانياتها ورؤاها أيضا. إذا أرجو لكم التوفيق في مهامكم. السيد الرئيس، شكرا لكم، شكرا للأردن الحبيب الذي يقوم دائما بمثل هذه الفعاليات الهامة في مكان جميل مثل هذا. شكرا لكم مع الإصغاء جميعا.
كل الشكر معاليكي على هذه المداخلة. And now I invite the representative of the UN Office for South-South Cooperation. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Excellencies, distinguished participants, partners, and guests. It is a great honor for me to be with you today for the Digital Cooperation Organization's 4th General Assembly. It's a prominent platform for dialogue on digital cooperation among member states, among observers, partners, and the like. Let me, Excellency, first just give you a glimpse of the United Nations Office for South-South Cooperation, which is hosted by the United Nations Development Programme since 1974 and established by the UN General Assembly with the mandate to advocate, coordinate, and promote South-South and triangular cooperation on a global and a UN system level. Our work has been centered around key service areas targeting member states and targeting the broader UN system. It would include, among other, trust fund management that are entrusted to us by member states from the countries of the South to demonstrate the importance and the relevance of South-South and triangular cooperation. It also ensures working with the different constituencies, the country's constituencies, for the facilitation of intergovernmental processes, but also to work on capacity development, on knowledge co-creation, and most recently, supporting innovation through our recently launched South-South and Triangular Cooperation Solutions Lab. And we are dedicated really to achieve the strategic goal of the Global Digital Compact, as we firmly believe that inclusive digital transformation and a whole of a society approach are critical drivers of progress towards the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals. And it is within this context that we are proudly engaging and collaborating with the Digital Cooperation Organization, DCO, with the intent to jointly explore opportunities to advance digital prosperity through South-South and triangular cooperation, leveraging digital technologies to accelerate the SDGs within the framework of the Digital Global Compact, and strengthening partnerships to promote inclusivity and enhance access to financing for sustainable development. And with that, we will be focusing on knowledge sharing, we will be focusing on solution creations, we will be focusing also on addressing the challenges that have been very smartly presented by the AI anchors. Would like to thank DCO and all the partners for the unwavering commitment and dedication for the achievement of the SDGs and the objectives of the Global Digital Compact, and we look forward to work together with all of you to build a more inclusive, connected, and sustainable future for all. I thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now invite the representative of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Chairperson of this 4th General Assembly, the Secretary General of DCO, honorable ministers. It is a pleasure for us to be here as an invited organization. Africa's digital economy is projected to reach 5.2% of the continent's GDP by the year 2025 and 8.5% by the year 2050. To anchor and support this expanding digital economy, the number of data centers in Africa is expected to increase significantly. By the year 2035, Africa shall require over 700 data centers, over and above the data centers that exist in Nigeria, Kenya, Morocco, and South Africa. Growing Africa's digital economy shall require more than just connectivity. It shall require a concerted effort to establish a conducive regulatory environment to foster innovation, attract investment, and ensure that everybody shares in the benefits of Africa's digital economy. That is why today we are proud to have the first of its kind, the African Continental Free Trade Area Protocol on Digital Trade, a legal instrument that has legally binding commitments, that ensures open markets, infrastructure investment, and of course, as I've mentioned, establishes a solid regulatory framework across a range of digital economy related areas, including artificial intelligence, cross-border payments, data privacy protection, emerging technologies, and other areas of the digital economy. We look forward to the partnership with DCO. We look forward to collaboration, and we certainly look forward to exchange of information as we implement this protocol. We urge that we work together to create a global digital ecosystem that empowers entrepreneurs, connects businesses, particularly small, medium enterprises, to global markets, and creating opportunities for young people. By prioritizing these key areas, the continent of Africa looks forward to unlocking the digital economy's transformative potential, driving economic growth and job creation. We believe that the future is digital, and Africa is ready to seize the moment. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now invite the representative of the Council of Europe. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, Secretary General, Honorable Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased and honored to be here today to bring you the voice of the Council of Europe to the General Assembly of the DCO. The Council of Europe is two numbers, 46 nations and 700 million people, and three fundamental values: democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. These values guide us in the digital age, shaping how we develop and use new technologies responsibly. Two paths stand before us. One where technology divides, harms, and creates distrust. Another where it unites, protects, and pushes the boundaries of what is possible. Regulation and innovation are two sides of the same coin. They are two forces driving the new Council of Europe Framework Convention on Artificial Intelligence, the first international treaty of its kind. The Council of Europe's legal instruments are open to states from all regions of the world, creating opportunities for cooperation in AI, cybercrime, data protection, and more critical digital areas. No organization, no country, no company can face the risks and seize the opportunities of emerging technologies alone. I call on all of us, through key instruments like the Framework Convention on Artificial Intelligence, the Cybercrime Convention, and also the Data Protection Convention, as well as numerous programs and projects in over 130 countries, be it the Hudeira program, a risk assessment for AI systems, or the 53 help online courses that are free of charge and in multiple languages on topics such as AI, data protection, and international cooperation on criminal matters. Dear friends, let us put people first. Let us make AI and digital technology safe, responsible, inclusive, and innovative. And yes, indeed, let us together transform the digital divide into digital bridges. I thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now invite the representative of the Arab ICT Organization. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we are really honored to attend the meetings of the General Assembly of the Digital Cooperation Organization. The Arab Information and Communication Technologies Organization is one of the specialized organizations of the League of Arab States and is the executive arm for developing the digital sector in the Arab region in cooperation with various partners from the public and private sectors and other international and regional organizations. The digital sector is of great importance due to the developments witnessed by emerging technologies and their impact on economic and social development, not only, but also on all aspects of our life and all other sectors. For all of these reasons, we look forward to cooperate with the Digital Cooperation Organization to better exploit the opportunities provided by digital technologies and also to address their negative effects in the service and to better serve our member states. Congratulations to the Digital Cooperation Organization and its very active Secretary General, Excellency Dr. Dima Al-Yahya, for this excellent organization of the General Assembly meetings, and also for the Chairman, His Excellency Minister of ICT in Jordan. And we address our thanks and gratitude to the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan for the warm reception and all the available capabilities to make this event a success. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And I now invite the representative of Samina Council. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Your Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, esteemed partners. In a world increasingly defined by multipolar dynamics, multilateral digital diplomacy is not just an option, it's an imperative, it's a necessity. As nations and industries navigate through rapid technological shift, coordinated dialogue and cooperation must form the foundation of our digital future. At Samina Telecommunication Council, our focus is on bridging public-private collaboration to accelerate digital transformation, a mission that aligns seamlessly with the Global Digital Compact and the DCO's vision for a networked multilateralism in digital cooperation. Multilateral digital diplomacy means engaging regional and global policymakers to align policies and regulatory frameworks that enable investment, innovation, and inclusion. It means driving cross-industry collaboration, ensuring that connectivity providers, technology companies, and government share responsibility in advancing digital infrastructure and services. It means championing equitable digital access, especially for emerging economies where sustainable funding models and new partnerships are needed to close the connectivity gap. In 2025, continued dialogue must evolve into coordinated action. The DCO's role in shaping digital cooperation is a powerful step toward a harmonized, inclusive, and secure digital future. DCO is an instrument of true transformation and implementation for nations. I believe in this new era of artificial intelligence, DCO has a tremendous role to play in intelligent, sustainable digital transformation and materializing innovative approaches in building cooperation. Allow me, Mr. Chairman, to take this opportunity today to appreciate, acknowledge, and recognize the achievement of DCO and its Secretary General, Dima Yahya, for her leadership in transforming DCO in just 4 years to where it currently stands, an intergovernmental body that promotes inclusivity and sustainable growth. Samina Council stands committed to contributing to this shared vision, ensuring that digital cooperation becomes a pillar of global stability and prosperity. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now invite the representative of the Economic Research Institute for ASEAN and East Asia. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. It is my hope that in the near future, DCO will create a curriculum of digital skills that clearly highlight the risks and benefits and award certificates or diplomas based on an understanding of these criteria. The courses would ideally be offered to both men and women applying from all of its member countries. On completion, graduates of this program will be eligible to apply for and work in any member countries where there are jobs available that require their new digital skill set. Once established, this program and its certification and diploma system can be transferred to other ASEAN countries through AREA, Economic Research Institute for ASEAN and East Asia, the WPS and WDE initiative, that means Women, Peace, Security, and Women in the Digital Economy, as well as DIFA. This is ASEAN Digital Economy Framework Agreement. And developing standardized criteria will ensure the ability to reliability access skill levels, making universal acceptance of applicants among the member and affiliate nations possible. By creating access to opportunity for young people and sharing knowledge and resources in this matter, we can make the world community a more intimate and friendly place as the future of work evolves. Education is the key. I thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. I now invite the last speaker, the representative from Austria. The floor is yours.
Chair, Your Excellencies, thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank you for this really excellent organization of this great event and the hospitality we have encountered during it. We truly appreciate it, and in my opinion, it clearly shows that even in a world where digitalization is essential, some things have to be kept analog, such as these physical meetings we have here today. So it all started for us, the connection of Austria between the DCO, with a meeting with Her Excellency Secretary General some years ago, and now we are very pleased to be here as a guest country and delighted to see that closer bonds are being developed between us and the DCO and also its member states. And in this context, one of the very important step will happen during this meeting we have here today, as within our government initiative, Best Practice Austria, we will be signing a memorandum of understanding today. This is a vital step for us in developing our relations and will, as we all hope, increase our collaboration and enhance cooperation between us. There's a lot we can learn from each other. There's a lot, as this framework has been established now. I'm looking forward, Austria is looking forward to strengthening our established ties so that at the lowest point on terra firma, we are creating highest hope for mutually beneficial partnerships. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Since we have no more listed interventions for this agenda, I would like to thank all guests and partners for their active participation. Dr. Ali Yahya, please proceed with agenda item number 17 to present in this open session the strategic agenda of the organization for the year 2025.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chair, and would like to extend my gratitude and appreciation to all our observers, our partners. As we always say in DCO, cooperation is essential. Without your partnership and your support and help, we cannot advance and accelerate the support for our member states. So thank you for being here, and thank you for your interventions and your partnership. Now, item 17 is dedicated to delivering impact in 2025. What will DCO do in 2025? Before giving the floor to our esteemed member states, I would like to give the audience highlights of the DCO's key priorities for 2025. The year 2025 will be pivotal for the future of the global digital cooperation. Building on the last 4 years' achievements presented in the video we seen before, and leveraging the Digital Economy Navigator as a guiding tool to define our priorities going forward, the Digital Cooperation Organization will focus its efforts on achieving digital resilience and social prosperity. All initiatives and programs to be designed, executed, and monitored by the DCO in 2025 will be structured across 4 strategic pillars: digital enablers, digital corridors, digital business and innovation, and last but not least, digital society. The DCO is convinced that the organization must play a critical role to address global challenges and seize new opportunities through its unique multilateral and multi-stakeholder approach. With your authorization, Mr. Chair, I would like to open the floor to DCO member states to share their perspectives, ambitions, and commitment to enable digital prosperity for all.
Thank you, Madam Secretary General, and I will now open the floor for the interventions by member states. Our first intervention comes from Greece. The floor is yours.
Dear Chair, esteemed colleagues, it is an honor to address the 4th General Assembly of DCO here in Jordan. And thank you for the exceptionally well-organized assembly and the warm hospitality. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, international cooperation and collaboration are more crucial than ever. And the DCO plays a pivotal role in fostering these connections, enabling us to share knowledge, best practices, and innovative solutions to common challenges. Greece is committed to advancing digital transformation and ensuring that the benefits of digitalization are accessible to all. We have made significant strides in modernizing our digital infrastructure, promoting digital skills, and fostering a culture of innovation. And I'll try to give you concrete examples. We have established a central interoperability center for all digital transactions, not only enabling, but actually enforcing interoperability and breaking silos in the public sector. We have an increase in the number of digital transactions in this way to more than 1.5 billion transactions for citizens and businesses in 2024 from 100 million in 2019. In the European Digital Decade report, Greece is ranked first in improving the provision of digital services to citizens in these last 4 years. And in this way, we have a 75% acceptance and usage of digital services by citizens. We have used a common authentication mechanism, that is common authentication credentials, to promote digital government services. And we have also introduced a single uniform platform for all services, which is GovGR, close to GovUK. In this way, we can offer a common user experience for all digital services. And we have embraced a cloud-first policy since 2019, rather pioneers at the time, enabling us to be both hybrid and multi-cloud. Now, GovGR offers more than 2,100 different digital services, rather than the 500 services offered 4 years ago. And a significant example of cross-border interoperability is the COVID vaccination certificate, which was presented in Greece, originally presented in Greece, adopted at the European level, and not only at the European level, so that more than 2.3 billion certificates were issued during the pandemic. This was the first concrete example of cross-border interoperability. This certificate was also the first step towards the digital wallet. And currently, in Greece, we have a Greek GovGR wallet that supports identities and driver's licenses and other
8 types of documents that can be stored and read from the wallet. We also support SMEs and startups through the mechanism of European Digital Innovation Hubs and Incubation Acceleration Mechanism, and these solutions can be reused or adjusted to fit the DCO Startup Act. We're also deeply committed to fostering innovation for the safer and more trustworthy digital environment. Therefore, we fully support DCO intents for safe digital space for children and DCO Race to Zero online misinformation. Our focus is also on the AI factories, and especially the Greek AI factory called Pharos, which is one of the first 7 schemes which were approved by the European Commission. We hope that this will place our country in the forefront of technological developments, fostering an ecosystem around this infrastructure. We also pay our utmost attention to ethical AI, and since I'm also a member of the EU board on the AI board, which is responsible for the implementation of AI Act across EU, which is the first, as you may know, AI regulation in the globe, we find necessary to have a common denominator to achieve ethical AI across the globe, which will be of our common interest. In an era where digital engagement is the integral part of children's daily lives, to ensure that their safety is online is not just a responsibility, rather than a necessity, is crucial. And we have taken a pioneering step by introducing the National Strategy for the Protection of Minors from Internet Addiction, a comprehensive approach to safeguarding young users from the risks associated with excessive digital consumption. At the head of this strategy, we have the Kids Wallet, which is a mobile application set to launch in the spring. This innovative tool, integrated with the GovGR wallet, will provide an effective mechanism for parental control, focusing on age verification, which is the crucial issue. As a conclusion, no single country can tackle the challenges of the digital era alone. We are committed to fostering the cooperation in the context of the DCO, sharing best practices, and contributing to global efforts that ensure digital spaces remain safe, transparent, and conducive to innovation. I would like to express my gratitude to our hosts and to all participants for their valuable contributions. Let's continue to work together to harness the power of digital technology and be sure that regulatory frameworks of DCO and other entities, such as the EU, may be adopted and combined in the best possible and productive way. And I'm very happy to acknowledge that esteemed colleagues from DCO here are present and can make this sure that this will be feasible. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now invite the representative of Morocco. Your Excellency, the floor is yours.
Hello. Mr. Chair, estimated ministers, distinguished delegates and colleagues. The Kingdom of Morocco reaffirms its alignment with the DCO 4-year Agenda 25-28 and remains committed to advancing digital transformation, fostering innovation, and strengthening global digital cooperation. Our national strategy, Digital Morocco 2030, aims at stimulating the digital economy by producing digital solutions powered by highly skilled talents, and also thanks to the enumeration of public services for smooth access to our administration. We value our human capital as we are a pioneer in the region investing in tech education. Curricula is designed to keep pace with technological innovation and response to the needs of the tech job market. We launched some interested initiatives to attract investment funds from all over the world, sought by VB and VC initiatives for the startups development, and we received an impressive success. Also, in the domain of offshoring, we attracted more than 17 billion dirhams in 2024. Today, we are convinced that it is important to promote deep tech initiatives in AI and cybersecurity to guarantee inclusive, safe digital transition. This dynamic reflects Morocco's attractiveness as a platform for stimulating innovation for the benefit of the national economy and for international reach. An interesting initiative concerns the Jazari Institute Initiative, a nationwide program designed to accelerate AI-driven research, innovation, and capacity building. Jazari Institute serves as centers of excellence for AI-powered solutions in key economic and societal sectors, reinforcing Morocco's position in the global digital economy. The key objective of Jazari Institute is enhancing AI R&D by strengthening the link between academia, startups, and the private sector to transform research into market-driven solutions in the same place. Empowering youth by providing digital skills, training for youth learners, 8-14 years old, and fostering AI talent to build a highly skilled workforce. Boosting economic growth by enabling small enterprises and large tech companies to integrate AI innovations, creating jobs and increasing national competitiveness. Finally, with this institute, we would like to strengthen international collaboration by mobilizing global partnership for AI development and for fostering cross-border cooperation. Excellencies, esteemed assistants, Morocco is committed to working closely with the DCO and its member states to advance AI-driven digital transformation and foster a responsible, inclusive, and sustainable digital economy. We look forward to engaging in meaningful collaboration to position AI as a catalyst for economic resilience and social prosperity across the DCO network. Thank you.
Thank you. And I now invite the last speaker, the representative of Nigeria. Excellency, the floor is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, Secretary General, distinguished members, and esteemed guests. 2025 is pivotal to our journey to making Nigeria a digitally empowered nation, fostering inclusive economic growth through technological innovation. We are inspired by DCO activities, and we enjoy using toolbox provided by DCO. Our commitment to delivering impact in 2025 is underpinned by 6 initiatives. Firstly, skilling. We are building our digital fluency for our citizens to ensure every Nigerian has access to digital technology and use the services safely and responsibly. We have developed curricula. We are embedding the digital skills and literacy in our formal education. We are reskilling our workforce to prepare the workforce for the future of work. And also, we are training our senior citizens and the population in the informal sector. We are cultivating talent for us to build our digital offerings in country. And also we are deepening research in deep tech. We are creating a research framework in AI, IoT, UAV, blockchain, robotics, and additive manufacturing. This year we are hosting the International Conference on Theory and Practice of Electronic Governance, and we invite DCO and all member states to participate in Nigeria. Secondly, we are going to build our infrastructure in 2025. We are committed to deploying 95 kilometers fiber optics around the country, as well as building our compute power and cloud infrastructure in Nigeria. We are driving AI innovation. We believe AI can help us to achieve more. And we are optimistic. AI is not going to replace us, but AI can empower people. We are exploring how we can get computers and people to work together to achieve a lot. We are exploring using robotic process automation to improve governance and service delivery. We are exploring using Gen AI and machine learning in our processes. We are also exploring, or we are pushing for cloud-first strategy to ensure cloud adoption. So we are working with the ecosystem to ensure we have our data operation and digital sovereignty in Nigeria, while having in mind the need for cross-border data transfer. We are strengthening our policy harmonization, looking at the data classification. We are looking at how we can protect our privacy, as well as to increase accountability in the platforms. We are also working with the private sector to have a strong investment framework where we can get the big techs, the small techs to work together, as well as the startup to build our digital offerings. In conclusion, we are inspired by DCO activities, and we see DCO as a platform where we can leverage to strengthen our global presence as innovation and AI hub in Africa. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your intervention. And since there are no more interventions, we can now close Section E and proceed with the closing ceremony of this General Assembly. Your Excellencies, members of the DCO Council, distinguished guests and delegates, as we approach the conclusion of this General Assembly, I would like to share major decisions we made with the audience. First of all, I'm very pleased to announce that the Council has endorsed the final declaration titled Path to Digital Resilience and Social Prosperity that will be released during the press conference. The declaration includes the adoption by the organization of its 4-year agenda, which will guide the DCO's action over the next 4 years in pursuit of building an impact-driven coalition for digital prosperity. Part of this 4-year agenda, the Council has also endorsed and adapted a series of solutions co-created over the last 12 months with the support of all member states and through a multi-stakeholders consultations and engagement among these 11 solutions. I would like to highlight the DCO Model Startup Act and Standard for Excellence and Entrepreneurship, which will support cross-border market growth, the DCO Privacy Principles, which will be the foundation of the interoperability mechanism for cross-border data flows, allowing member states to leverage the value of data, as well as a series of toolkits, framework intent to advance towards a human-centric digital economy, including in the area of ethical AI, e-waste, digital rights, and misinformation. I am confident that these common solutions will strengthen cooperation, harmonization, and impact. It is also with great pleasure that I officially announce that the State of Kuwait will assume the presidency of the Digital Cooperation Organization for the year 2025 and will host the 5th General Assembly in early 2026. I am equally pleased to announce that the Islamic Republic of Pakistan will succeed Kuwait as a president in 2026, further strengthening our collective commitment to advancing digital cooperation. From the governance perspective, I am also delighted to announce that the DCO Council has successfully elected members of its 2025 Executive Committee, which will be chaired by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and composed of Jordan, Kuwait, Pakistan, Morocco, Cyprus, and the Sultanate of Oman. It is now time for me to end my presidency. It has been a great honor and pleasure to preside the DCO Council and the General Assembly and welcome you all in Jordan. In keeping with traditions, I will pass this insignia to the incoming chair during the presidency handover. This will journey through our member states as a symbol of our shared leadership and purpose. It is with an optimistic vision for the future and steadfast commitment I officially relinquish my role as a president of the DCO Council. It is my distinct honor to transfer the responsibility of the DCO presidency for 2025 to His Excellency Omar Al-Amr, Minister of State for Communication Affairs of Kuwait. I trust that under his esteemed leadership, that the DCO will continue the journey towards greater excellence. The State of Kuwait, congratulations. May dynamic success and lasting achievement mark your tenure. Thank you, Your Excellency.
شكرا على كل شيء. مشكورين. إن شاء الله يعني نكمل المشوار.
Shaking hands, Your Excellency.
Yes.
يا الله.
شكرا. شكرا يا أستاذ.
Secretary General, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I wanted to extend my heartfelt appreciation to all our member states. Thank you so much for your unwavering support throughout the year and today specifically. Thank you for our guest countries for believing in DCO and for being part of the commitment to collaboration and giving us the opportunity to convey the message of cooperation together. I wanted also to extend my appreciation to every delegation in terms of partners, international organizations, and definitely our observers and also extended partners. Thank you for your unwavering dedication, insightful contributions, and commitment to action. Your engagement has made this General Assembly a true success, and I am inspired by the collective determination to turn our shared aspirations into tangible outcomes. Your Excellency, Engineer Smeirat, It has been an absolute honor to work alongside you during Jordan's presidency of the DCO Council. Your leadership has been instrumental in advancing our organization's mission, and the progress made under your tenure will serve as a foundation for the years ahead. From the first day of your appointment, you and your team have demonstrated remarkable dedication, ensuring that the DCO continues to thrive as a platform for meaningful cooperation and digital progress. On behalf of the entire General Secretariat, I extend my deepest gratitude for your service, Your Excellency. As we look ahead, I have no doubt that under the leadership of Kuwait, the DCO will continue to evolve as a driving force for digital inclusion and innovation. The digital age presents both past opportunities and significant challenges, but together, as governments, private sector leaders, international organizations, and civil society, we are forging a path towards a future where digital prosperity is a right, not a privilege. The work does not end here. We must now translate today's commitments to action. Let us move forward with renewed energy, as well as renewed energy in this room, and strengthening our partnerships, scaling our initiatives, and ensuring that every region benefits equally from digital transformation. I look forward working alongside each and every one of you in this year ahead as we continue this vital mission. Today, we are building a digital future for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now declare the 4th General Assembly of the Digital Cooperation Organization closed. We invite all ministers and deputies to join the International Digital Cooperation Forum, occurring at the level -1, before a short video presenting the forum. Then the agenda event will be displayed on the screen. Thank you.
Our country is a bridge for regional partnerships and cooperation.
The future is digital, and transformation is happening now.
إن التطور التقني المتسارع وتزايد الاعتماد عليه يفتح آفاقاً غير مسبوقة لتطور الإنسانية نحو الأفضل.
We are mobilizing investments in resilient infrastructure, renewable energy, minerals, sustainable agriculture, and technology.
Through meaningful international collaboration, we can harness the transformative potential of technologies, such as artificial intelligence, to advance shared goals of global development, peace, prosperity. Doing so will require a united global front.
The digital economy is transforming the world, but not for everyone. Billions remain disconnected, opportunities untapped. This is not just a gap, it is a future waiting to be reclaimed. We have the technology, we have the resources. What we need is global cooperation. This is why the Digital Cooperation Organization is launching the International Digital Cooperation Forum, IDCF, a global platform where ideas turn into reality and cooperation drives impactful actions.
نعيش في زمن الابتكار العلمية والتقنيات غير مسبوقة وآفاق نمو غير محدودة، ويمكن لهذه التقنيات الجديدة مثل الذكاء الاصطناعي وانترنت الأشياء في حال تم استخدامها على النحو الأمثل نتجنب العالم كثير من المضار وتجلب للعالم كثير من الفوائد الضخمة.
Together, we can bridge divides. Together, we can build a more inclusive, sustainable, and prosperous digital future for all. The future is not something we wait for. It is something we create together.